Welcome back to another episode of Random Talks with Nick. This is episode 5, I believe. I originally wasn't going to film today because I was going to take a break because I had a situation that happened yesterday, but we won't get into that because, it's just something that doesn't need to be on the pod. Sorry, it's a very stressful situation. I got my nerves shocked, but yeah. Let's get into Florida. A little recap of my day 3 in Florida. So today we woke up, had breakfast, we went to the pool. Like when I say we went to the pool, we were there for like 3 or 4 hours tanning. Yep, got my tan on, like I said last episode. After that, we came back, got dressed. We went to this ice cream shop 10 minutes down the road. We walked. It was a very nice walk. The views were great. Got strawberry cheesecake ice cream. I really didn't want the ice cream. I just really wanted the waffle cone and the cheesecake, but, ice cream was good too, I guess. Then we walked back. Again, it was a great walk. Came back here. Now I'm filming episode 5 of Random Talks with Nick. And we're about to have pizza and just have a chill, relaxed night and day. So let's get into the first topic. I want to talk about social media and like how social media I think impacts like people's lives, like mentally, physically, and everything like that. Because it really impacts me like really, really bad. Especially TikTok. I think TikTok is one of the biggest things that like impacts my life or like my health, because my TikTok is like based on like depressing shit, and like the more depressing shit that one sees, the more you're going to be depressed. It's a fact. Look it up. And seeing all these TikTokers that have like money makes me fucking mad too. Like, I think I'm angry because like I'm not rich and I'm poor, which is fine. Like, being poor is not a bad thing. I just really wish I was loaded with money like these TikTokers were. But when I say like my TikTok is depressing, like I'll put some like pictures and some like videos of like the shit that pops up on my For You page, because a lot of it's relatable. I know like a lot of the shit that's relatable is like heartbreaking, and like no one should ever have to relate to that ever. So I think it like that has like a part of like being like getting mentally like fucked up, is because like I see all this heartbreaking shit that I relate to, and I'm like, oh my god, I can never escape it. Like, what the fuck? And like even like I see like people on TikTok too, and like it makes me physically sick. Like, not seeing them makes me physically sick, but like looking at myself makes me physically sick, because like I look at these like Instagram models and I'm like fucking rocking bod, and I'm over here with like fucking tubs of like lard on my fucking stomach and like my face. So like I genuinely really feel like social medias do that. I think also Snapchat is not as bad. Snapchat really doesn't have anything that is like too impactful in my life. I mean, if my friends ignore me, I'll be pissed, but it's fine, I guess. Like, do your own thing. I think Instagram is like one of the worst social medias out there. Facebook too. I think Instagram is worse because I think a lot of people that post on Instagram, I'm trying to think of like how to put this. I think a lot of people that post on Instagram, they Photoshop themselves, and it just makes it seem like they're not like confident in themselves, and they should be. Like, everybody is beautiful. I believe it. Well, I just lied. I don't believe that everyone's beautiful. That's a lie. But I will say it to not sound like a shitty person. But it's okay. But like I said, like, back to like when I look at like people on Instagram, like these Instagram models, it just makes me feel like it's so insecure, because like you have a rockin' bod and I don't, and like you're rich and famous and I'm not. I also think Instagram like stalks us, because like there's like things that I like talk about to like friends and family, and then like 2 seconds later I get on Instagram and like that same shit has popped up on my Instagram, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like the ads and shit, that's what I'm talking about. So like And like, but like Snapchat, like it can be impactful because like a lot of people like put hatred things on there, but like Snapchat is like really good at deleting shit like that or in like blocking accounts. Fucking Snapchat thinks I use drugs and like has given me timeouts because they think I post and do fucking drugs. Like I have never touched a single drug in my life. I mean, yeah, no, I've never touched drugs in my life unless you want to count like over the counter drugs for like pain and shit, but like I feel like it doesn't count. I know that's like gateway drugs, but it's like not. But like Snapchat, you're on my fucking hit list for doing that. And I swear to God, like it happens like once a month where they're like, timeout, you can't post drugs are illegal, blah blah blah. I know, and I'm not posting it. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to fucking do? Another thing I don't like about Snapchat is like when I'm texting somebody and like either I or others can change like how they view chats, and like if you change the view chats, you're sneaky and shady. I would never do that. I would never in my life ever change how you can view chats because, in my opinion, it's like you're trying to hide something from someone or like you're wanting to like hide things from other people, which is like shitty. That's another thing. And like Instagram, you can have multiple accounts on Instagram. It's like technically I have 4 accounts. I have my spam account, I have my main account, I have my photography account, and I have my account that I won't name because I use it to stalk people's lives. I know, crazy bitch, right? Crazy fucking bitch. But that's another thing I think that Instagram does. It impacts people's lives because you can make when I say impact, I mean like negatively, because you can make these secret accounts. Because back in middle school, when I was a thing, there was like these tea pages and like who would look best with each other pages. I don't know if that's a thing around here, but it was in California. And let me tell you, this shit caused like fist fights because someone's fucking boyfriend is getting posted up with another bitch. Oh, they'll be such a cute couple. Oh my God, I ship them. And then the girlfriend wants to go fight the girl that had nothing to do with this post because some motherfucker behind a screen want to do it. In cyberbullying too, I consider that cyberbullying. I think cyberbullying is a really, really big problem in today's world because everything is like revolved around the internet now, and it's easier access to bully people. You're behind a screen, so you don't know. Personally, I don't think I've ever been a victim of cyberbullying. Wait, maybe. No, I've never been a victim of cyberbullying, and I really hope in my life I've never cyberbullied either. Like, I'll make jokes here and there, but like, I'm not trying to like be an asshole, I swear. But yeah, I think cyberbullying is a really big thing, and I think every state should pass the law where like if someone does end up harming themselves or doing something worse, that cyberbully should be charged with like first-degree murder. I think it's first-degree murder, right? When it's premeditated, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. But I think cyberbullying law should be passed because I personally think, and like nowadays, like kids are raised to not care what they say. And it's so sad and heartbreaking because today's day and world, I feel like it's full of bullies. And bullying is not okay. Like, I'm gonna admit, like, I used to like be mean. I used to be a really mean person, but then I finally like got a reality check from a couple people, some friends, some family. So I kind of like calmed down. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a bully. I would just like say like really mean things. Like, back in the day, like I used to think I was like very honest, like brutally honest. But it wasn't. It was just mean shit that was coming out of my mouth. And I apologize for it. Like, I really do. I feel bad for it till this day. Sorry, guys. I'm adjusting my pants. I know it look weird, but I'm sorry. I'm not doing nothing weird, I swear. Off topic. Sorry. And today, also, I feel like children under the age of, like, 13 should not have a phone, iPad, computer, or anything like that. Because it gives them easier access to either becoming a cyberbully or being a cyberbully on these social medias. And one, like, I feel like in general, like, kids don't need it because you're a kid. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't really have electronics. I got my first phone when I was 13, and my parents wanted me to be a kid, like go outside, hurt myself, not purposely, but like when you're playing, you scrape your knee, like you're outside with your friends, barefoot, summer days. Like, I personally think kids should not have phones. I think they should be able to live a good childhood, and I really feel like electronics and social media nowadays takes that away from children. Especially these these family pages on these social medias. Like, a lot of these family pages, I feel like use their kids for money, and like I hate to say that, but it's like if you watch these pages and these videos, you'll understand it. And they're like opening these kids' eyes to like, I'm trying to think of like, they're opening their kids' eyes to things they don't need their eyes to be open to. I feel like a lot of these family pages are expecting their children to be like really super mature, but in reality they're not. And like because my sister used to watch a lot of like the family pages, or these pages where these families like made their kids make videos, like Piper Raquel. I think her name is Piper Raquel. The LeBrant family, like those are a couple YouTubers that like really have like used their kids as like for money. And I personally feel like, because I've like see Piper Raquel post sometimes, and she's like always talking about how when she started social media young, she wasn't expecting like all the hate and shit that she gets. Like, kids don't need hatred. They need love. They need joy, happiness in their life. And I think these social media pages and these social media platforms take it away from them, and they don't need it. Yeah, from my own experience, I think social media has harmed me in multiple ways, because one, I see things that I shouldn't see because I'm already like mentally fucked up, you know, and it's making me mentally even more fucked up. Two, it's kind of, it just like, I hate it because like, I see these people post these things, and you just like know it's not real, and like you feel bad. You feel really bad, and I do. And like I'm kind of like I'm like kind of like a fallen victim to like Photoshop and retaking photos if I don't like a certain angle, or making myself look skinny, whitening my teeth, like shit like that. Like, I'm a victim to it. I always will be a victim to it because I'm never gonna change. I personally feel like a lot of people are victims to that, and I feel bad. Like, honestly, if Trump comes back in office, Trump 2024, please, or 2024, we're already in 2024. The fuck. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but I think Trump deserves to be in office again. I know he's like a felon now, but that's fine. People make mistakes. And I personally think Trump has, when he was in office, he ran the country really well. And I think we should all try to get a bill passed that social media needs to go bye-bye, because honestly, I think I'd be like have withdrawals from social media, but I also think I would like actually enjoy life more if I didn't have social media, because I'm not constantly in a screen. I can enjoy nature more. And yeah. So those are some perks on why I think social media are like bad. Social media also can be good. I personally follow a couple platforms that are activists for like animals, the world. I'll put some pictures of their pages up so you guys can follow them. You probably already do, but social media can also be used as a good thing for like activism, because it's like social media is like a nationwide thing, and it could be used for good too. But it's, in my opinion, I think social media is more of like a negative thing. Yeah, so I think we should pass a bill to ban social media so we can actually enjoy life again and not be stuck in computer, phone, and tablet screens. Alrighty, I think that's enough social media talk. I know, I'm just ranting about random shit. Perks and why it's called Random Talks with Nick. Oh my god. I think the next segment I want to talk about are like some of my fears. I have so many fears. It's like not even crazy. It's like, no, it's not even funny. No, it's crazy out how many fears I have, but it's not even funny because, oh, I just hate a lot of shit. Um, I think my biggest fear, my number one fear, is losing the people I love. And honestly, this is sound really fucked up, but I always it's always a path with me. I feel like I get really close with like certain people, a lot of people, and then all of a sudden like I do something wrong and they either hate me or they leave me. And I don't know, it could be honestly because like I'm a shitty person and in my head I just don't think I am. I know I do some shitty things. Everyone does shitty things, but a lot of people leave me and I try to make up for my mistakes, but people don't care enough, I guess. I think that's my biggest thing. It's not even just like friends, it's like family too. Like, either like they'll like pass away or just end up hating me for no reason. And, or sometimes they give me a reason, and I try to work my way through it, but it doesn't work because they just don't want to talk it out, which is fine. Like, I'm just going to leave you alone. And like I hate losing. When I say like I hate losing people and it's a fear of mine, it's a dead fear of mine. I'm constantly in my head. I constantly have to have reassurance. I can't fucking speak. I think I need to go to like speech therapy because I can't fucking speak. Please, someone help me pay for it. Like I said, I constantly need reassurance. I'm always asking if people are mad at me, if they hate me, why they're not talking to me for these certain amount of hours and shit like that. But yeah, that's my biggest fear. That's my number one fear. Okay, I think my second fear is spiders. Oh my fucking god. I don't know why spiders were fucking created to be on this earth. Like, I'm all for loving animals and bugs and shit, but not a motherfucking spider. Spiders are sick. Spiders are disgusting. They have 8 legs. They have 1,000 eyes. They carry their babies on their back. Like, oh my god. And like, people that own spiders, people that love them, pet them. My mom is a very big spider lover and she wants tarantulas. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck that no. Fuck no. I just think spiders are disgusting. I don't know. I've always had that fear. I think my fear of spiders started when me and my dad and my brothers went on a hike years ago. I was like 8 maybe. I was sitting on this fucking log, this big ass log. Didn't realize it was covered in spider webs and spiders. Oh my god. Spiders were crawling up on me and I was screaming. And like, they all thought I fucking was like dying and like I had spiders on me and they laughed in my face. Like, it was funny. It's not fucking funny. Spiders are fucking disgusting. Even talking about it makes me sick. It makes me want to throw up. Like, I'm like, oh, shivering right now. It's so fucking grody. They're so fucking gross. And like, if you try to kill a spider and when it has a baby's like nest on its back and you squish it, the babies go everywhere. Oh my god. I'm fucking sick. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm getting grossed out. Like, really. Another big fear of mine is I think it's called trypophobia. It's the fear of like clusters of holes and bumps that are so squished together. It's so fucking nasty. So fucking nasty. I'm gonna put pictures up of like some of the fears on the episode because I want you to fear it with me. I want you to feel how I fucking feel. Okay. Like, I do. I really want you to feel how I feel. Because I don't like the feeling and I want you to experience the fucking feeling that I have when I look at this shit. It's so gross. It's so fucking gross. I'm trying to think of another fear of mine. I used to have a list on my phone. I don't think I have it anymore. Oh my god. Let me sit up for this one. The fear of getting old. I want to be young forever. I want to be young forever. And when I say young forever, like I want to look like this forever. Maybe a little skinnier, maybe a little prettier, but it's fine. Eyebrows maybe need to be done. Yeah. Shit like that. So when I say I have a fear of getting old, like I am so afraid to have wrinkles. I'm afraid to have saggy skin. I'm afraid to have gray hair. Like I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. No one needs it. I think everyone should stay young forever. I'm not really scared of dying. I just like don't want to be old. I don't want to be gross. I don't want to look weird. I really don't. And I know that sounds fucked up, but it's a fear of mine, and I really don't. I really don't want to be old. Like I really don't. Like I really want to work for a company that's gonna like pay me good because I don't want to be old, and I will be the type to get lip fillers, Botox, fucking a facelift if needed, dye my hair the natural colors that I want. Like you're never gonna fucking catch me looking old. And if I do ever look old, I need you to let me know because I need to fix it ASAP, like really bad. So yeah, those are some fears of mine. I have so many more. I just can't think of any right now. Sorry guys, I have the hiccups. I really don't know what the third topic is going to be about. I don't really have it. Let's look in my notes because I have some topics written down. Oh, I don't have a third topic to talk about. I'm trying to think of like what I should talk about. Let me do some brainstorming. I know I should come prepared with this shit, but I'm not. I swear. I know I'm looking that shit up. I'm such a fake podcaster. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see. 100 best conversation starters for deep or funny conversations. Let's see. That's boring. See, I just talked about how my face is in a computer screen and a phone screen, and I'm literally looking up shit right now on a phone and computer screen and getting recorded. Let's see. I'm trying to like really actually think of what to talk about. I don't know. Oh my god! I'll give you a rundown of my where I'm originally from. I guess. So I'm originally from California. So many of you guys know that. But like when I say California, I mean like the butt fuck of nowhere in California. It's called Yuba City, California. It's like Yuba City and Marysville. I'll put like a little like I'll put some pictures up of how shitty it looks. It's literally in the butt fucking nowhere. And like I come from Sacramento as well. Like when I say Sacramento, I mean the ghetto. There's not a lot to do out there. Well, Sacramento, there's a lot of things to do, but in Yuba City, there's not. I was born and raised in Sacramento. We moved to Yuba City with the family because we just needed a change. I grew up in Yuba City. I grew up in this little neighborhood, had tons of friends. I actually miss my friends in California. Like, I really do. I really, really wish I stayed in contact with a lot of them. I have a couple friends that I stay in contact with from California. This one girl, I won't name her because she never gave me permission. I love her. I love her spirit. I love her soul. She's amazing. She's great. And I really miss California. I really do. There has been times where I thought about moving back because I just feel like it would benefit me more, I guess. But I'm going to stay because I have lovely people out here too. And I can't choose between. But there's a lot of crime where I come from, obviously, because like one, Sacramento's in the ghetto. In Yuba City, there's been a lot of murders happening in Yuba City in the past couple years, which is like really scary. And I'm glad I got out because like I could have been a victim, but you know I would have survived because the last couple episodes. I I genuinely do miss it. I really miss where I'm from and where I come from. I miss my family out there too. I miss my grandma so much. I was supposed to go to California for my brother's graduation, but I decided to stay home and watch the dogs in the house. We all know how that turned out. Shit everywhere, me crying all the time. Like, it's crazy. But I didn't go. Kind of regret it. I miss my other grandma too, my dad's mom. Haven't really spoke to her like almost 2 years. I don't know why. I just think things happen between the family, and we just kind of disassociated with each other, and I'm kind of sad about it. But back to like Yuba City. Like, when I say Yuba City is in the middle of nowhere, like, it's like dust and crops and orchards, like in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's a farm. It's a really heavy farm city town, I guess you want to say. I think the biggest thing that we grow there is I know Yuba City grows almonds. I know there's apples, and I think peaches are a big one there too. I'm not entirely sure. But it's like a big farm community. I say I'm doing quotations because like it's farming, but it's like not. It's like machines do all the work, really. And Sacramento is like, when I say I'm from the ghetto, I mean like people get shot in my corner, people get shot every day. Gang fights, like, I'm not even kidding, like, it's so scary. Like I said, I was born and raised in Sacramento. I was really never around that stuff because my mom did a really good job with like keeping it away from us. But my dad's side of the family is more. It's when I say my dad's side of the family is ghetto as fuck, I mean like jail ghetto. Like, someone's always ended up in jail every month. Someone is on drugs. Someone's doing all kinds of crazy shit. My mom's family is a little wild too, but they're more sane. They're more great. Like, my aunt's great. My uncle's great. Cousins are great. But yeah, I think my mom's side of the family is more mellow. My dad's side of the family is more fucking crazy. Like, when I say my dad's side of the family is crazy, like, we have prostitution, drug lords, drug users, car theft, like, shit like that in my fucking family. And it runs into my veins. So if I ever end up in jail or prison, just know why. Because it's in my fucking veins. I'm kidding. I would never go to jail. Well, actually, it's on my bucket list to go to jail, but for something stupid, not because of that shit. Like trespassing, maybe I go to jail for trespassing. Talking back to a cop, not listening to a cop. I really hope I never get in a situation like that. But like, if I was ever going to jail, I would cross it on my bucket list. I know it sounds crazy that I want to go to jail, but it's like not. It's really on my bucket list. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. One of my brothers is crazy. Not like crazy, but like he's crazy. My other brother's more mellow and more chilled, laid back. He's in Hawaii right now. My sister from my mom she's kind of mean. I'm gonna be honest. She's really kind of mean. My sister from my dad, she's like laid back and chill. And my youngest brother, he's a little wild. He's crazy. I'm gonna put a picture up of what he is like. If you ever seen the Wild Thornberries, have you ever seen Donnie where he's like he's like that, and he looks just like Donnie too. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna put a picture up of Donnie so you guys can see. I have 2 cousins on my mom's side. I'm what the hell? I'm bullshitting. I have like 5 cousins on my mom's side. 3 from one uncle, 2 from another. Don't really talk to them anymore either. I know, sounds like bad, but it's not. I have great cousins. They're all cool. They're all great. My uncles are great. My aunts are great. Yeah, my family's just great. And that's a rundown that's my grandma. That's my stepdad's mom, but we all call her Grandma Kelly because, she's Grandma Kelly.
She's awesome.
But yeah, that's a rundown of my background and my family. So that's the end of the podcast, guys. Bye.